afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation C video, bringing you a Medicham team. And we are breaking the meta with this Medicham team because we have Medicham specifically next to Chien-Pao. Now, recently, in like Series 2 and Series 1, Medicham was used as like a fake out user, a trick room setter, kind of a I can do fast things, I can do slow things kind of Pokemon. But now we're just running it full damage with Life Orb, Pure Power, Close Combat next to Chien-Pao, just to see how much damage this thing can actually do, right? I'm excited to try it out. Now, this team is from J-Man, who is a member of the Pokesports Discord. If you guys don't already follow the Pokesports Discord, links to that in the description, pokesports.info. You can join the Discord, post rental codes in the rental codes channel, and then there's a chance that either Mike or myself will grab the rental code, showcase here on our channel if it interests us enough, and that's what's happening here today. So thank you so much, J-Man, for posting that in the rental codes channel. I'm excited to see what Medicham has to do, and I hope you guys are excited as well. If you are, click the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Baldo bringing Lucario. Also Screamtail, okay. Screamtail, Tailwind, Amoonguss, Fluttermane, and Baxcalibur. I could match the Tailwind with my own Dragonite, and I might. Especially if I can do like Dragonite, Medicham lead, bring the Chien-Pao in the back. I like where this is going so far. Then maybe end it off with a little bit of Flutter in the back. I gotta be a little bit cautious of Lucario. Lucario can carry things like Bullet Punch, can carry things like Vacuum Wave, which is really good against like Chien-Pao specifically. Can carry E-Speed. It has a lot of priority moves. You never really know with that guy. Also, Screamtail can carry like every supportive option in the game. It has Trick Room and Prison, Disable, Encore, has everything. T-Wave, Perish Song. Like, what doesn't Screamtail do? So that's another one in that, like, when you're playing a closed team sheet, you're just like, I gotta be super careful. Because going into that match is just like, no idea. Figure out what's happening. Also, Covert Cloak on Talonflame could mess me up a little bit as well. Because it does mean that they could still get Tailwind up. I mean, the ideal thing would be for me to stop their Tailwind. But I guess I don't have to stop it, I just have to match it. So maybe I just don't even attack Talonflame. You know? Just let Talonflame set up Tailwind, match it, and then worry about next turn when next turn happens, you know? We'll see what the lead is. Bax and Talonflame, okay. Baxcalibur could carry Poison Terra. I'm going to Tailwind. And I'm going to not Terrastallize yet. No, I Terrastallize. There is a world where they Brave Bird me. So I will Terrastallize Medicham. I will do it first game, first turn, first play. Terrastallize the Medicham. Keep it safe. Listen, it doesn't have Sash. I'm running Life Orb Medicham. They're going to realize that the second I click Fake Out. So, a little terrified. But, if I'm able to get the speed control, I'll be in a very good spot. Alright, they're going to Terrastallize here. It's going to be Ground Terra. That's bad for my Steel type. Also, we're learning that their Baxcalibur does naturally outspeed my Medicham. So, what that also means is that if they do get Tailwind up, Medicham will not be able to outspeed. We will see, though. Alright, let's clap their backs. Beautiful. They just go for the Brave Bird. Absolutely wonderful. Because now they break their stuff. They don't knock out my Medicham, and I get Tailwind up. It's a great turn for me. So what this means is now I should naturally outspeed both their Pokemon with both my Pokemon. The issue is I don't really have, like, I wish I had, like, an Outrage or something here that can just, like, deal ability damage to one of these two Pokemon, but I don't. So instead, I just have E-Speed. It's kind of my only damaging option right now. So it's Extreme Speed of Talonflame. I'm tempted to close combat the backs. But I'm also tempted to double into the Talonflame spot and worry about backs later. Yeah, I'm going to double the Talonflame. I was hoping the backs would protect. Honestly, the Talonflame's going to live all this. Wow. Never mind. Should close combat. I got really greedy here. I thought the E-Speed would do a lot more than that. That's such a bad turn for me. Yeah, now they Tailwind. I had the chance of preventing Tailwind. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Now the EQ. Alright, well, that's going to knock out my Medicham. Medicham, a little disappointing here. A little disappointing. Very disappointing right now. But I could still bring Pokemon faster than their side of the field. Right? It's not like I'm out of this already. Especially since they're Life Orb, actually. They just lost a little bit more chip. That's great for me. Yeah, I just bring Chien-Pao now, right? Because Chien-Pao puts the fear of God into this Baxcalibur. Talonflame goes down to just knee speed. And Bax goes down to just, like, anything. Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner it is. The next issue that we have to address is my Tailwind is going to run out before their Tailwind does. But, you know, at the moment, there's nothing that really does damage to Dragonite. That's fine. Goodbye, Bax. Next turn. E-Speed knocks out Talonflame. That's their Tailwind option gone. I still have a Tailwind option, right? I still have the Tailwind option in my Dragonite. Is going to be doing a lot more damage on the field now with the Chien-Pao. Please don't go into Flutter main. Please. Dang. Nuisance. Okay. Alright. I guess we're stomping the Flutter. What do they have in the back? I think they have a Mungus in the back. So Ice Spinner's still okay. Then next turn I could Sucker Punch Flutter. Honestly, fine. That's okay. They didn't swap out this spot, which is the big deal. So they're waiting for my Tailwind to go away, which, hey, fair enough. But I'm glad Baxcalibur is gone now. That's really good for me. That's their Terrestrialization gone. We're even on Terrestrializations. They're down to 2 Mons. Their final 2. I still have a whole Pokemon left in the back, and 2 of my Pokemon are full HP. Now, granted, they have a turn left to Tailwind. I have to set mine back up. Can I do it is the question. I think I can. Oh, yes, I definitely can. Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. Oh, glorious. This is a great time. Set Tailwind back up. And I hit Taunt on Amoonguss. Because I know I'm not going to knock out Amoonguss this turn. So I might as well stop it from doing the annoying things. Right? Let's stop it from being annoying. And then we'll deal with it later. Amoonguss, if left by itself, cannot win a game on its own. So as long as you can get rid of it and leave it by itself, or get rid of its friends and leave it by itself, then you should be fine. Honestly, perfect. I got a free Tailwind up then. Moonblast is going to hurt, but we got Sash. Tailwind is up, baby. Okay, now I want to take this option of just like seeing how much damage I can do to this Amoonguss. And then worry about this Flutter main later. Because keep in mind, I still have my multi-scale intact. So I can take a hit. And I have my own Flutter main in the back that will be in Tailwind and can probably beat this Flutter main. Yeah, screw it. We're doubling the Amoonguss. Now, let me go back to what I just said. Let's try to deal damage to Flutter and taunt the Amoonguss. That's all we have to do here. That's all we have to do this game. All right, they Rage Powder anyway. That's fine. As long as I can taunt it, they can't do that again. And then next turn, I can really put some damage in on this Flutter main. All right, Stomping Tantrum's gonna do nothing, but It is what it is. I was going to E-speed it otherwise. They go for the Moonblast. I live it. Nice. Okay, good news is Amoonguss can't protect. Amoonguss can't Rage Powder. Amoonguss can't do anything. Actually, Amoonguss is literally not a Pokemon in the game anymore. So I'll go for the Stomping onto the Flutter Mane, and then just Ice Spinner the Amoonguss. Get rid of it. We put it at the right amount of health to where Ice Spinner can just wipe it off the game. I think I have 2 more turns left to Tailwind as well, so even if they do knock me this turn, they can't just Protect Stall me. And I finally get a Stomping Tantrum off on this Flutter Mane. Ooh, damage. Big damage. You know what's great? I got Sucker Punch now. All I needed was to chip down this Flutter Mane low enough to where Sucker Punch can finish the game. And I'm locked in for victory. And although Medicham ain't do that much, it won the game. Which I guess is all that mattered. Sucker Punch, more than enough to finish out the Flutter Mane. And just like that, we're taking a game using Medicham. I hope that the later battles kind of showcase it a little bit more. But nevertheless, we did Terastallize, and it did help us stay alive for the turn that we needed to stay alive for. GG's. Okay, it's Palance. Palance, but no Tinglu. Double water types here. So it's a little bit of a Flutter bundle Chi-Yu core while also being Palance. Honestly, this team is solid. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this team. And we just have to outplay our opponent in order to win this one, I think. The good news is that there's nothing really on this team that wants to take a close combat from a Medicham, except for the Flutter Mane. At the same time, that Amoonguss is going to be an absolute disaster for us. I think what we should do to start the day off, start the game off. I was just checking to see if it was inner focus or not. I'm afraid of the Intimidate, don't get me wrong. And I don't really have a great way of dealing with it. So I will just go into Flutter Mane and Dragonite in the back. And then bring the Chi-Yu and the Medicham in the far back. I'm a little bit afraid not to have a better answer for that Palafin. Amoonguss would be a very clear-cut answer for that Palafin, but we're going to leave the Amoonguss behind just because we're trying to showcase the Medicham a little bit. At least a little bit. And hey, if Fake Out is the only damage I get through this game, then so be it, right? We'll get the world's strongest Fake Out to ever exist will happen in today's video. You mark my words. Anyway, best of luck to my opponent. Let's see what happens. That's a side duck. Question is, will the Arcanine or the Palafin come, or both? Neither. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Dragonite wants to go somewhere else. And they get the booster energy. Special attack was heightened, so what that does mean is that, in theory, I could outspeed. No, because I'm also modest. I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to Water Terror here. I think I'm going to start the game off by being very aggressive onto this Flutter Mane, while simultaneously getting out and running for my life. Yeah, let me run away and go into Chien-Pao here. That seems like a better option. Worst case scenario, I break my sash. Best case scenario, nothing happens to me. But we'll see how this turn plays out. I'm assuming just like an Icy Wind or a Freeze Dry is going to come out of this this Penguin, turn 1. We'll see if my Water Terror can throw them off guard. All right, Terastallization happening right away. On my side of the field, which means their side of the field most likely isn't Terastallizing right now. So if I am able to get this Ghost Shadow Ball into the regular Flutter Mane, I should be able to... Oh! So what this means is that we win Speed Ties and or Grass! What are the odds, dude? Now you're going to tell me this thing whips out a Terra Blast on me. They go for the Icy Wind, okay. Sketched out. They're going to slow me down. They Gleam. Ugh, Chien-Pao's going to die. I lost Chien-Pao for absolutely no reason. Yeah, this little ice bird's annoying. Good news is I can E-speed that now. We gotta think of the positives. I also have fake out for it now too. I have a lot of options here. But I think I'm gonna go for the just like the nice and simple E-speed. There shouldn't be anything that the bundle can do to my Flutter main that'll one-shot me except for a freeze dry. But if they're freeze drying me, then that means they're not going for speed control. Okay, well, I'm gonna Shadow Ball again. I'm gonna E-speed their Flutter main now. I should be able to knock it out at this range, I think. The good news is that I can E-speed it. As long as I can E-speed it, I have a play to make. They actually withdraw, okay. Do they have another ghost type? I don't think so. So whatever's coming in is going to take an E-speed from the Dragonite. It's going to be the Amoonguss, okay. They protect. Ah, fair enough. I'm a little afraid, right? I'm a little afraid. Oh, the Rocky Helmet. Oh, that's going to ruin my multi-scale. Ooh, I have to make a play here. I'm not sure if it's the right one or a good one or what's going on. So I'm going to hard swap out, go into my Medicham, and then set up Tailwind for the speed control. I have to hope that they decide to go for my Flutter main spot here. I don't know if they will. But if they do, I might have a nice chance. If they don't, I'm in some deep doo-doo. Okay, that's fine. That means they're not sporing anything at least. They freeze dry? Yes! Okay, that's good. I got the Tailwind up. I have a fake out turn here. I've got options. I've got options. Okay, Tailwind is up. Close combat will do absolutely no damage. I have a fake out turn. I think I'm going to take it on the bundle. Problem is I can't Terra Blast and I can't really do damage to some Amoonguss, really. Except for physical damage. What if we just close combat? Let's see how much damage you can actually do with like a close combat plus extreme speed. Predicting the bundle to protect here. They don't protect at all. Dang it, I could have close combated the bundle. That really sucks. They Rage Powder again. Okay, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I ended up doubling into the Amoonguss spot. I'm not doing any damage to that thing. I think one more E-Speed might be able to do it. But right now, it looks like Medicham kind of isn't looking too good. I'm pretty sure Medicham might be the one to go down. Oh no, they freeze dry. I know it's going to be the Dragonite. Okay. Man, that Dragonite would have had multi-scale too if there was no Rocky Helmet. Okay, there's still good news here. The good news being that I can lock on a Dazzling Gleam. And I can outspeed their team. I also force the Rage Powder again. I'm going to attempt to close combat again. Actually, as long as I attack, I should lock on a Shadow Ball, I think. Or Moonblast, even. Moonblast should be enough to knock out the Amoonguss at that health. So then the Moonblast will go first, and then the close combat will go onto the bundle. Then I'll be locked onto Moonblast, so that'll be my highest damage output for the rest of the game. Yeah, I think Moonblast is the play. That's okay. Nothing changes this turn, I don't think. Except they're wasting my last turn of Tailwind. Well, they double protect just to make sure they waste my last turn of Tailwind. Or do I have one more? I might have one more. I E-speeded and E-speeded. I think I have one more. I think I only did 2 turns of Tailwind. It feels like I've had a lot of turns of Tailwind. Yeah, I still do have one more. Okay, cool. Yes, my play doesn't change here. My play does not change. If they swap, they swap. I take what I can get and I run with it. They do swap. They're making sure to preserve the bundle while the Tailwind is gone, which is very smart. Going into Arcanine, also very smart. Yeah, I don't think I take this game. It's not looking like the game. Yeah, there's the Rage Powder. All right, so the Moonblast should knock out this thing. And unless Medicham can just, like, obliterate this Arcanine at -1, then I'm pretty sure it's not looking good for us. Because I'm not going to be able to outspeed the bundle. Oh, okay. I did, in fact, one-shot the Arcanine at -1 by critting it. But again, bundle's gonna come out and make me sad, so GG's. Regardless, GG's. Tailwind Peters, yeah. I think I played that okay. I definitely don't think I brought the right 4, though. Because I was so afraid of that Arcanine in the lead that I didn't bring any of my physical attackers in the lead, and I feel like the physical attackers would have been better off in this situation. I do have Bullet Punch, though. If I want to mess them up, let me try messing them up. We'll see. We'll see if this works. We'll see if I have a get-out-of-jail-free card here. Bullet Punch. -1. Not even close, man. I tried. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They go for the Icy Wind. That could have missed. Now they outspeed. They crit my main, too. Dang, big crits. Crit for crit. No, I think there was a way out there. There was a way out there. We didn't bring the right 4. Oh, well. You can't win them all. And unfortunately, Medicham ain't going to win this one. But hey, Medicham did win some games today. Can we end off on a win is the question. Let's see. GG's, man. Ruben is running the world's scariest team. Mouseape, Tinglu Flutter, Dragonite Chien-Pao. Bruh, what am I supposed to do to this? Even my Medicham doesn't want to be here with those double ghost types. Dang. This is not going to be an easy battle. The only way that I could see that maybe we get a victory here is Dragonite just setting up Tailwind and me being able to wiggle my way around it that way. Let's bring Dragonite and Medicham. Let's hope that this is Medicham's chance to shine. Then we'll bring the Chien-Pao Flutter in the back just to deal with their Tinglu a little bit better. Medicham is capable of like destroying Tinglu, right? As long as Tinglu doesn't terrestrialize, we are set. But the problem with my opponent's team is that they do have a lot of fighting weaknesses, but all their fighting weaknesses could just have Ghost Terras or Poison Terras, and all of their rest of the team is resistant to fighting. So, like right now, if my opponent were intelligent, they would Ghost Terra. Since I can't really make that call. And Ghost Terra Fall Me is probably my opponent's best option. I'm going to go for... I'm going to hold my Terra for now. Just go for the Tailwind. They're going to Ghost Terra this spot, I know it. But what if they don't? I'm just going to fake out. Ugh. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. Interesting. Wonder why they did that. Well, I'm glad that I got the Tailwind up. Maybe they just wanted to see what I was going to do. They're going to bulk up. Okay. Yeah, they definitely just wanted to see what I was going to do. Now, do they Ghost Terra? Here's the thing. If they Ghost Terra there, if I can force them onto a Ghost Terra there, then that means they're not going to Fire Terra the monkey, and they're not going to be able to resist my Fluttermane in the late game. So I'm kind of daring my opponent to go ahead. Do it. Ghost Terra. There's my Terra. I should go first because of Tailwind. I'm daring my opponent right now. Just to say, go ahead, Ghost Terra the mouse. You're going to regret it later. Fingers crossed, baby. Also, I hope Medicham can outspeed the Dragonite. Nope. So unfortunately, I'm hitting this with Friend Guard active. Oh well. Still decent damage, I can't complain. Post-combat now, onto the mouse. Great damage. I wish the rules were reversed there, but it is what it is. I'm curious what they're going to do here with the Annihilate. Are they just going to set up the +2? No. Okay, they're going to punch something. The Rage Fist is only base 100. It will knock out my Medicham, though. But honestly, Medicham knocking out the mouse hold might be worth. Might be very worth. And like I said, we're still in Tailwind, baby, for the next 3 turns. So we got some pressure. Eeny, meeny, miny. You, Fluttermane. Definitely Fluttermane. Again, forcing Terras. is all that we have to do here. And they're now low enough to where I could just lock on a Shadow Ball and be fine. Perfect. That's fine. I outspeed that with just my Dragonite. Now we Shadow Ball here. Yeah, I think so. Because worst case scenario, they knock out my Flutter this turn. But they also lose their own Flutter. Or at least have it break down to Sash. Alright, something's terrestrializing. It's gonna be their Flutter main. Okay. Multi-scale is still active, my friend. We'll see if they're Sashed or Life Orb or what's going on. Maybe Specs even. Okay, they're gonna protect there. I was kind of expecting that. But I also felt like if they didn't, I would have lost, so... I feel like we still made the right play here. Hopefully the Terra Blast outspeeds. Yes. Nice. Amazing. Great damage. Disgusting damage. Get out of here, Fluttermane. Nice Terra, baby. All we gotta do is smack this ape in the face. That Tailwind turn 1 was the key to victory this battle. Just recognizing that my opponent had no speed control. And being able to just take advantage of that and run with it. All right, we'll see what's next. My Dragonite has yet to take damage. Ting-Lu. Ooh. At least it can't terrestrialize. I'm going to double the ape. Just in case. For some reason, it lives the Shadow Ball. Or gets a double protect, I guess. They tried. I respect the grind. Shadow Ball should be enough to knock it out. Nice. And then the Terra Blast gets to go on to the Ting-Lu. Or they get to disappear from existence. GG's, I guess. They weren't having it. They were sad. Oh no, we ruined their day. Oh well. Medicham's taking another dub today. That was kind of short. Let's stick in a fourth battle. Hello, Gastrodon and Volcarona. Oh. This is not a common team, but it's using, like, very good Pokemon. By every means, I am afraid. But I'm not seeing any Intimidate, so I am a little... I am probably going to get a little greedy here. I'm going to go straight Medicham. I could set up Tailwind to just try to get that going, but I think Medicham plus Fluttermane might be a pretty decent lead, especially if I predict the Grimmsnarl lead. Then we bring these two friends in the back. Let's do it. Let's just go and do it, right? At this point, my opponent's got to fear this Medicham. Medicham strikes fear into my opponent's eyes, hopefully. Or they're just laughing at it. And we'll embarrass them later. That's a funny way to spell whiskey. Oh, I like the purple hat. Volcarona, Grimmsnarl gonna be my opponent's leads. Honestly, great. Unless they Rage Powder, it's great. So what I could do is I can go for the Fake Out onto Grim. And yeah, I just fire off a Moonblast into Grim as well. I'm not gonna sit here and get screens up and then lose the game because my opponent's taking no damage. I'm going doubling right now. Gonna double into their screen setter. Get rid of it. No Grimmsnarl in the planet carries Protect. Perfect. Alright, made the right decision at least. Let's clap this Grimmy. Take some Life Orb Chip, because lol. Then big Spect Moonblast. They were going for a priority move too. They went before the Fluttermane. Big Moonblast. Goodbye, Grim. Now, we got a whole Moth to worry about. That's the next issue. I don't really have any moves that hit this Moth right now. Amoonguss. Amoonguss is Among Us. Yeah, I don't have any moves that hit either one of these mons on the field right now. Actually, currently, the Dragonite is the only thing that can do anything to both of them. Unfortunate. I mean, what I can do is try to preserve my Fluttermane. Go for just a regular close combat into Volcarona. I know it's not going to do a lot of damage, but at this point, my Medicham has fulfilled its purpose. Let's hard swap into Dragonite. I should be safe from anything, really, when it comes to this Dragonite. And then I can set up Tailwind. Then I can set up my Terra on the Dragonite and then just go to town. Something's terrestrializing here, actually. It's gonna be the Volcarona. Please just don't be a bug. Water. Thank you. My close combat does damage now. Just like that, my close combat does damage. It went from not doing any damage to about to do a lot of damage. They quivered. Aggressive. Now, if they did that turn 1, I might have been actually scared. All right, close combat. Oh, baby. Look at that damage. Holy, doesn't even matter. You got 1 HP left, friend. All I need is one of my 2 priority friends. Then they spored the wrong target. Oh, this game is just like, all the pieces are connecting in the right place. It's like building a puzzle with only 4 pieces and then being able to finish the puzzle in less than a second. I can't. I'm having such a great time. All right. Oh, that's bad. They're lefties? Here's the thing. Now I don't know if I can one-shot them. See, because what I was going to do was just bullet punch them. Now I don't think a bullet punch is enough. Now I want to do this. Parablast, the Among Us. I'm greedy. Let's see. Maybe it'll be enough. Volcarona does have very low defenses. But this one does look like it's a little tankier with lefties, probably some defense investment, and Quiver Dance in order to supplement the other stats that you want. Alright, well, fingers crossed, Dragonite. Volcarona still shouldn't have any super effective move. Oh, I got played. Okay. I kind of deserve that. Kind of deserve that. That's whatever. Like, if you're gonna use... Actually, getting health back is bad for me. They only Quiver Danced once, though, right? I'm gonna need Tailwind up to win. Because now I lose my Medicham. So I should probably go into Chien-Pao next. And then set up Tailwind, maybe. And then just in case they do want to sit here and click Quiver Dance for the rest of the game, I have Taunt on my Chien-Pao. Gastrodon. That can yawn me. I don't love Gastrodon. Okay, we're gonna Taunt Volk. Do I really need to set Tailwind to win? I'm gonna do it anyway. Just in case. You never want to, like, lose for no reason. If we're gonna lose, at least lose with pride and dignity. Play the best that you could have played. Yikes, dude! Yeah, they don't want to Quiver Dance anymore. They just want to get all their health back. Holy. If they double that spot, I'm kind of dumb. That means I lost for no reason. Okay, they don't. They just Ice Beam. Alright, we have multi-scale. We're fine. Are we? Are we fine? I know I could Sucker Punch the Volk. And I'm not wasting time. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna switch into Flutter, man. It sucks that it happened. Because I do feel like this game was in the bag, but this now just introduces a way for my opponent to win. But we'll see how much we can actually do here with the Sucker Punch. Not enough. The Heat Wave. Ooh, we're dodging, though. That's fair. If you're gonna sit here and burn me last turn, that's as fair as this can get. You can't even be mad at that, my friend. You cannot be mad at that. You froze me last turn. I'm gonna get salty and forfeit? You're kidding me, because I live on 2? Because of a Heat Wave miss? Get out of here. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out all the links that J-Man has down below in the description. Also, make sure to join our Discord so that you guys can send me your own rental codes and we can have fun here on the channel. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night and peace out. Bye-bye.